All right, we're live. So welcome. I know I was going to stream this evening, but had to change plans because I forgot I had prior commitments this evening. So I hope that's okay for everybody. The thing I'm realizing is we don't have a rain in the background. There we go. Get that going. So yeah, if you missed it yesterday, kind of had a bit of a kerfuffle with the project, with using React Router as a full stack framework. So I am ditching that and starting from scratch. And I'm going to use a monorepo and do client and server separated. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I rejigged my file uploader board, like my Kanban board for planning. And I put in some more tasks in here. Yo, how's it going? Zero to full stack. Welcome. So yeah, we're gonna start from scratch, get a fresh start with a fresh mind, and give this another go. So without further ado, let's begin. And I'm gonna go again for another 5 sessions today. I think. I don't know if I have 6 in the tank, but I'll be live again tomorrow. So, all right. So the first task is to set up the monorepo, and then yeah. So I'm going to do that. I found this article from last year talking about setting up a monorepo. It's using Nest.js, but I mean the concept is pretty much the same thing, and it uses PNPM as well, which is the package manager of choice for me. So yeah, let's get started on this then. So I set up before I started stream, I set up a new GitHub repository for the new file uploader. That's not what I want. Where is it? Repositories. There we go. So I set up this new repo with just a git ignore inside of it, which I cloned over here. So we're going to pnpm init this guy. Gives us a package JSON file. And then we'll create the shared package. Oh, pnpm workspace. That's the other thing we need to do. So let's do this. pnpm workspace.yaml. And the thing, I've never done this before, but this seems reasonable. So basically this lets us have 3 separate packages within the same thing, I guess. So frontend, backend, and shared. Seems reasonable to me. I wonder if these need to be indented or not. We'll indent them anyway. Okay. Create the shared package. So here that's not what I wanted to do. Here it recommends creating a languages.ts, which I might just create just for testing. Like have it like a test type or something like that. So let's do p shared /source /types and shared, oh, it's shared, not shares, consts. Good. So we should have constant types. And then we can create the languages.ts. So I can just do like, I don't know, let's just do an example. So let's just say test.type.ts or something. So we'll export type test equals 0 or 1, something like that. Actually, we could even just say test as the type definition. So that's fine, just as a test. All right, so now we can set up the backend. So let's do that. So let's create a new folder. Should actually probably make both, right? So we have backend and front end. So we'll cd into the backend. At least I think I have to do that, or do I not? I don't know how to do that. What happened with the first attempt? Why the second attempt? Got too confusing, Michael. Yo, how's it going, Danny? Welcome. I'm basically doing it. I got rid of the framework approach, the full stack framework approach. It got really confusing, so I'm starting fresh. So let's see. How's the project going? Restarting actually, Danny. So it was getting too confusing. He made a kerfuffle. Well, not even that. It just got too clusterfucked for me to manage. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not at the level yet where I can use a full stack framework, and I realized that the hard way. So I'm taking a strategic pivot and restarting. So I'm using a monorepo with React in the front end, and then Node+Express in the back end, which is what I'm more used to. So yeah. Anyway, because to me, the clear distinction makes a lot more sense. Not gonna lie, that's what I do sometimes too. Yeah, exactly. Because I just want to make progress, right? And I want to make this app work. So I'm just trying to. I just felt like I was, kind of getting nowhere with the React router project. And I mean, that's not to say that React router is a bad framework. It's just, I just was like, you know what? Maybe I'm not ready for it yet. I'm excited to follow this one from the beginning because I wasn't around for the start of the previous one. Well, here you go. So you're here for the beginning of this one. So. Yep. So do I have to CD into the backend, I wonder? This is obviously using Nest.js, but I'm not going to use Nest.js. So I think I can just, do I have to do it inside of the initial node modules directory is generated by Nest CLI, so you have to delete and reinstall it using our monorepo. Okay. Filter options use to select a project, and when combined with workspace, it adds the package by searching within our workspace. Okay, I see. Where are you using other frameworks for the project? Which for the previous project, Danny? Yeah, I was using React Router as a full stack framework, which is really confusing, as it turns out. Well, let's go into this one. We have backend. I have two documentations here. I have two articles, just to kind of. So I have apps, packages. Okay, so this isn't for a full stack app. CD apps. Okay, so that's how that works too. Usually in a monorepo, you want to run the commands from the root of the repository to not have constantly switching between folders. Oh, PNPM workspaces have a way to do that by passing a filter argument. Ah, I see. Okay. You should now have a remix app. Now it happens that remix default package JSON does not have a name. Okay. So maybe we start with the front end first? I don't know. Yo, how's it going, Satyan? I'll recommend going with Turbo Repo. What is Turbo Repo? The Express website looks so different now. Yeah, it's pretty modern. But yeah, so it's much easier to start from the back end. I do that all the time. Yeah, fair enough. I think that's probably the thing I'm gonna do. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. NX, what the hell is NX? Running operations across the entire monorepo. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm just kind of, okay, so this is getting a little complicated. Configuring caching, task dependencies. Okay, I don't think I need any of this stuff. All right. So I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So I guess I add everything in the root, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So when I initialize Express, I initialize it in the root because we're having a shared package JSON, right? So I think that's what I do. Maybe we'll find out, I guess. So let's do. Let's try that out. I'm not 100% sure though, because for this one, so we PNPM create Vite, PNPM install, PNPM add. Turbo Repo is most intuitive for TSJS. Okay, let's look up Turbo Repo. It's a build system optimized for JavaScript and TypeScript. High performance build system. It's designed for scaling monorepos and also makes workflows in single package workspaces faster. The monorepo problem. Monorepos have many advantages, but they struggle to scale. And this is also the first time I've done a monorepo too. Am I going to use Passport.js or BetterAuth? I think I'm going to use BetterAuth, Michael, because I'm more familiar with it. I've used BetterAuth now twice, so I'm going to stick with that, I think. These slowdowns can dramatically affect the way your teams build software, especially at scale. Turborepo solves your monorepo scaling problem. Schedules your tasks for maximum speed. So, okay, so this is just for running like tasks, I guess. I just came in, you setting up backend. Yeah, I'm setting up a monorepo YOLO. That's currently what I'm doing. It also later provides the remote caching. Basically, if the packages which haven't changed aren't required to get built. I see. Okay, that's cool. But like, would I set that up? If I've already set up a repository, am I good to use this? Like, I don't want to break anything. Start with an example. Oh, okay, so you can bootstrap an example. Okay, that's not what I want. But I don't want it to generate 2 deployable applications. The turbo repo includes the following packages. Yeah, I don't want a Next.js app. That's the thing. I don't want all this default stuff, right? So if it's something I can implement later, I think I might wait, because I don't want to jump into this can of worms necessarily. I feel like just stick with PNPN for now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it raining there? No, it's background noise set. Yeah. Here, I'll get the YouTube playlist if you want to, or it's not a playlist, it's a video. But if you want to get the video for what the sound effects, you can get it there. I usually just like to have some sound effects in the background when I'm streaming. But no, it is not raining here. Okay. So let's we'll keep the turbo though. This is a good thing to know and to keep for the future. So I'll put it maybe in other resources. You installed Express. I'm working on it. The thing is I don't know whether I'm confused as to whether you install Express like with a monorepo inside of the backend folder or whether you install it in the root. That's what I'm not sure about. I'm not gonna lie. For the file storage, you're gonna store in the database or use Amazon S3 in the backend folder. Okay, that's what I thought. But then is it okay that like it has its own package JSON? I guess that's fine. That's what I thought. Backend folder. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So we're in the backend folder now. So we can just npm add express. Or do I need to initialize it first? Use Cloudflare R2 as it has 0 egress. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about the cloud storage yet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably just gonna do local for now, and then I'll maybe migrate it at the end of the project. So npm init inside of the backend folder. Okay, so there's our package JSON, right? And then we're going to do npm add express. Okay. And then I don't know if I remove the node modules or what. Because it has a bunch of node modules that come with it. So the initial node modules directory is generated by an SCLI, so you need to delete it and reinstall it using our monorepo. Turbo repo setup will just take 2 minutes. If you want to learn, I can guide you right now. But I worry though with turbo repo that like it's I don't know. I want to like minimize what I'm learning right now. Like I don't want to, you know, get started with too many things. People try to pitch most optimized solutions if he's making a new multi-million user SaaS, so like use whatever he knows how to use. Well, it's, yeah, I mean, again, I'm not discouraging, like I appreciate Satyam's like recommendations. But again, like for the scale of this project, like I don't think I need to get my, you know, get touching another technology, at least at this minute. But I totally do believe you, and I respect like the suggestion. Like and I'm not against using it in the future. It's mostly just like, you know, I don't want to basically make the same mistakes I did last time with like kind of taking on something that like I didn't really fully understand before using it, which created like kind of a mess for me later on. And that's not to say that I, you know, don't appreciate the suggestion. It's just, you know, I'm trying to take it one step at a time. Exactly, Zero. You're 100% right. So I don't know. Do I reinstall? So if I reinstall the dependencies, and then would I reinstall them at the monorepo level? I think so. So I think I would RMRF or node modules here, right? And then pnpm add filter backend workspace shared, maybe? I think that's what I need to do. I could be wrong, but I think I need to like go back to the root folder. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, so then I remove the node modules here, because the idea is that they're shared, right? At least I think. Okay, and then I do pnpm install in the root, I believe. Okay. And then pnpm add filter backend workspace shared. Shared is not found in the workspace. What? Why? pnpm lock packages shared. Why is that not working? Oh, because did I not? Because I didn't initialize shared yet. That's why. That's the problem, I think. So now I have a package JSON and shared. And then now if I go back, then I think this works, right? Yeah, nice. No need of that source in the share, probably not. That was just what this recommended, Satyam, but that's fair enough. Now there shouldn't be anything in here. Const types. Yeah, so there's, oh wait, I want types inside of shared here. There we go. That's good. Okay. And then now, okay, so then we have this type defined just as a test inside of the shared. And now inside of frontend, or maybe I should actually set up the backend first. So let's do that. So let's go back into our backend. Or do I when I add stuff, do I add it inside of, like with the filter, right? So if I go to node modules, so if I add a new package inside of backend, does that then get mapped here? Because every directory in the shared is treated as an independent package. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But question, so like if I were to like install like these dependencies for our Express app, do I do that inside of the backend folder? I think so. Because I guess it has more. Oh, because yeah. Should I share the URL of GitHub repo which has the monorepo setup? Sure, you can share it in the stream chat in the Discord. So yeah, I'll take a look at it on the break. Might be easier for me to just see, yeah. But I see here that there's like a link to stuff, right? What is this? Yeah, so it's a symbolic link. Okay, cool. Try it, see what happens. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. So if I go back into the backend folder, unless I add the filter when I'm installing stuff, like if I do, yeah, pnpm filter package name and then command. So I wonder if that's how I add things. Yeah, pnpm add filter shared UI. Okay, so that's actually maybe how I do it. So maybe I do it like this. So let's try that out right now. Hold on, pnpm add, or no, it'd be filter, right? Where was that thing? Add filter. Add filter backend, and then let's just add one dependency. Can I do like a, let's do TypeScript. Like this. I think that works. I think that now adds TypeScript as a, yes, perfect. That's what I wanted. Nice. So then I can do that with all of these, right? So I could do types at express, or types/express, types/node as well. Cool. I think that's it. And then there should be a tsconfig JSON. Inside of the backend probably, or would the tsconfig be in the monorepo? Here, wait. Siam post. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that. App packages, admin backend web. Oh, so you do have the tsconfig base. I see. So the tsconfig is in the root then. You make a base tsconfig at the root. Okay. I see. Got you. So then, how do I initialize a ts base config? Or do I just like rename it? ts base config dot base dot json config, or initialize. Tsconfig json tsconfig bases. Here we go. Depending on the JavaScript runtime environment which you intend to run your code in, there may be a base configuration which you can use at GitHub. There are tsconfig JSON. Okay, so for example, if you're writing a project using Node.js version 12 above, or is this not what I want? Centralized recommendations for tsconfig bases. Okay, so then I can use Node 26 here. It's a deployed app only till auth. You can test it right there. Yeah, okay. You mean the one that you sent? So I think I can just do this and then rename it, right? Like tsconfig.base.json. So I can do something like pnpm add tsconfig /node. Oh wait, actually I need to use the 26.4. There we go. Or can I just like create a TS, like can I just create a file in here? You won't declare the module at the base config, it differs per app. Oh, okay. So can I just like create a file then and just fill it with this? Starting at the root, ts config base JSON looks as follows. It's meant to set some sort of base compilation, which can be adjusted further. You'll get the idea. You won't declare the module. Oh, okay. I'm just figuring out whether I just like, do I do TSC init or something? Or TS init? I think that's the thing I'm just a little bit confused about. Target yes next. Because later you extend the base config to every ts config file. Yeah, exactly. But do I like, can I generate the base config, or do I have to just like create the file manually? That's kind of what I'm trying to determine. Like, do I generate it with a command, or can I just like copy either like your configuration SATIM or like this one, or like something like that? Hello, this is my first time here. I'm doing the Odin Project. Having someone who is ahead of me is a good thing for assessing my progress. Good job. Continue. I appreciate that. Ayub, you can use my videos for, like, you know, you can see all of the process. Like, I started right at the beginning and still going, so I hope they are of some utility. Create the file because I've seen most people create it manually. Okay, that's all I needed to know, Sayan. Thanks for that. I'm just gonna take this for this 5-minute break, and then I'll get right back on the horse. Yeah, you can copy mine. It's in prod right now. Got you. Okay. Yours looks good. I mean, you've got like verbatim module syntax. No unused locals. No use. Okay, I'm just reading through your config. How old am I? I'm 25. Yep. You can read a little bit about me here. You can test the app as I've deployed it. Okay. Let's take a look. Where is the deployment? Oh, it's at Vercel here. Oh, nice. So you've got it here. So it just says hello, Hano. Is that all it's supposed to do? Oh, you sent the front end link. Okay. Or is that, where was that? No, the web? Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. It's a different one. Okay. There we go. Oh wait, it says I need to log into Vercel. I don't have a Vercel account. I'll just do GitHub, I guess. Social account is not set up yet. Wait, I'll share? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you can post it in stream chat, in the stream chat channel in the Discord. Or general, it doesn't really matter, but stream chat is preferred. Oh, also, Jatin, if you want to read my FAQ, you can here as well. Learn a little bit about me and kind of what I do here. I've shared, check, okay. Okay, got you. All right, let's take a look. To get started, edit the page TSX file. Is this your app? Kind of confused. Is this your thing? Head over to templates. Oh no, that's not it. This isn't your thing. I'm kind of confused. Is it supposed to be live? Oh, to the sign-in route. Okay. There we go. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna sign in on my other monitor. Connecting to Google. Okay, I'll connect to Google. Sure. Google sign-in was canceled. Why? Continue. Yeah, I can't sign in with Google for some reason. I would show that on stream, but okay, let's go to create account. Oh, because I need to sign up with Google. Sorry, my bad. That's why. Oh no, it still says it was canceled. Okay, so I'll just do this manually then. All right, and then it gets we get a one-time password, which is pretty cool. I am doing it. Satyam, just a second. Let me just once I sign in here, just in case I leak anything, I don't want to do it on my main streaming monitor. Let me verify. That worked. Very cool. So it said verification successful, but I don't know where. It just took me back to this page when I signed in. So, is there another route I need to go to? The app is only till auth. Oh, got you. Well, the auth worked, so that's pretty cool. Haven't pushed the other changes. Got you. But that's neat. It seemed to work just fine, and the one-time password sent to my email did work too. So that's neat. Very nice. Okay, so let's get started with doing the tsconfig, right? So let's create a new file, tsconfig.base.ts. Okay. I think I'm going to go with maybe let's see. So there's this one that's recommended, but how old is this article? Okay, 2025. Maybe I can use this one, but that's Node. I don't know. I'll take a look at yours, Satyam. All right, I'll just copy yours. Why is it doing that? What the hell? What is the problem here? Compiler options. Oh, is there no closing? Yeah, there should be. Why is this indenting like this? Very weird. Maybe because I didn't install TypeScript at the root? I don't know. Or do I need to put that inside of like here? I don't know. Like, do I need to have TypeScript as a shared dependency? I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Because I have it here, right? I have it inside of the backend. But I would assume, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. tsconfig. Show your tsconfig. That's it. It's literally, I just copied it from yours, Satyam. This is it. Right here. I don't know why it's indenting like that. It's just linting like that. TypeScript monorepo. Seems like it's a JSON file you're copying. Oh, JSON. Sorry. Yes, you're right. You're right. That's my bad. It's not JSON. I'm silly. That's why. There we go. I fixed it. Yeah. Got you. Yep. We're fine. Slight misstep. I was thinking, my brain was thinking TypeScript, so I wasn't. Yep, you're good. And then what? Can I just generate TypeScript for the? So let's go back into the backend here. And then we'll go to app.ts. We'll make a source file. Or do we even need a source? Maybe. Oops. Okay. No. Port Express from Express const app equals Express app.get and then we need to import the type there. And then we can just listen. My name is Sai Cigar. I'm currently working as a technical solution engineer. I love to learn with you. Well, nice to meet you. That's kind of why I'm doing these streams, kind of to learn, you know, online and in public. So that's awesome. Let me just look at my template here. Okay. So we'll do a port as well. We'll do 8,000, sure. I did 8080 before. Let's stick with 8080. App.listen, port, and then error. Now check the root package JSON and the turbo JSON file. Where is that? Oh, on yours? Tasks build, depends on build, cache true, outputs dist next. But that's for building stuff, right? I think I'm just gonna stick, I'm not gonna use turbo for this project, I don't think. See the package JSON, dev, turbo run dev back. I see. Okay, nice. So you can do that. So you can run like the different. I see what you did in the package JSON though. That's pretty nice. Inside of, so you don't have to navigate to the different folders. Like so you can do like dev backend. So so you're using turbo to. I see. So instead of using pnpm, you're using turbo. Okay. Interesting. So that's so turbo is like a runner on top of, but it's not a package manager, so what even is it? Oh, it's a builder. Okay, so that's fine. So it can somehow talk to pnpm or something like that. Yeah, I think for now I'm going to leave it, but I see kind of your idea that you kind of have different scripts, right? Who's behind me in red t-shirt? That was my girlfriend.
Sorry.
It's okay. She's at home right now. She's just Sees this working. Any issues with it? It builds the package which are dependent on each other in sequence. Well, no, I just don't want to screw it up, I guess. Yeah. What's the turbo repo? I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring that out, Goncalo Costa, sorry. Gonzalo Costa. It's hard to read characters. The chat is really small. I need to increase the font. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, so I think turbo repo, so it's a build system. But I'm not 100% sure what a build system is. Like, is it just for building apps, like compiling them into for production? Like, I think so. I'll explain. Suppose now you use a utils package which needs to be built before the other consumes. A monorepo tool, yeah. Yeah, it seems like something that kind of consolidates the packages in a certain way such that building the different applications within the monorepo is more efficient. That's like my understanding at the current moment. You put all your web apps into one repository. Yeah, that's what I've done, except I just did it with a front end and a back end, right? So that's kind of what I've done. But if I did something like, if I did kind of working off of Satyam's example, if I did like a dev backend, and then I did like pnpm run dev filter backend, right? Search for the turbo dev tools explained to you and get clicked, and you'll get clicked. Okay. Where's the dev tools? Dev tools. Oh. Put all your apps in one repo using turbo repo, learn our NX. That's called monorepo. Yeah. No, I get the concept, Simon. I'm confused, like, why, like, turbo, I guess. Go to images for the turbo dev tools. Where would that be? So this is the visualize your monorepo, but I need to install it first. Let's go to the screenshot in the Discord. Check it. Okay. I'm in the Discord. Actually, I'm probably gonna put the Discord on the other screen over here. Well. Yeah, put the Discord over there. But like, would this not work? Like, I know turbo like improves the efficiency of this, but I feel like this would still work. So if I did like pnpm run dev backend, like this should work theoretically, right? Oh, because there's no dev. Ah, so okay. There's no dev. Or if this is a turbo specific thing. Ah, okay. That could be. So what if I just did like this? Missing script dev backend. Oh, because I didn't save this, that's why. Still command dev not found. Huh. Does that mean pnpm? I thought so. What is this package I'm building? Wait, is this inside of which package JSON is this? No, it's this one. It's the root. What is this package you're building? I'm trying to configure a monorepo vein. That's kind of the goal. And I've never done this before. Full transparency. But I don't know why this wouldn't work. I've shared the Discord 2 images. Okay, let me look. It's loading. The quality is really garbage. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's, I'm not gonna lie, that looks kind of confusing. I don't really know what's going on there. So it's like dependency, like it's dependency mapping between your, so you have your 3 main packages on the top, and then you've got your subfolders underneath. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't fully know what I don't fully understand what I'm looking at. Oh, because your backend package doesn't have a dev command? Okay, that could be what it is. That looks like DaVinci Studio Fusion. It isn't, I don't think. I think that's just Turbo, no? Okay, that could be it then. So I might need a dev in here. pnpm run dev. That could be why. Ah, okay. So let's do that then. So now this should work. And if I did a colon, actually, I like the colon syntax better. So if I did this, then this should now work, right? Oh wait, but it should have. I have the backend script here. So what gives? Nah, man, check my root package JSON, backend package JSON. Okay, all right, I'll do that right now. I'll see what you've got. So let's see backend package JSON. Ah, so you have a dev cross environment. Oh. What is cross env? What the hell is cross env? Is that to share the, like a .env? Ah. Makes it so you can have a single command without worrying about, okay. Oh, dude, this is. Oh, because I need to run it with Node, right? What was the? Oh, I can't just do pnpm run dev here. That's stupid. That's a circular command. It's nothing, just a util, which lets you. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me see. I had it in my docs somewhere. Express something. No, that's not it. Create node server, that's not what I want. And then I need a runner. Express controllers. Where did I have this? Introduction to Express. I need a TSX as well. Oh, npx TSX. That's what it was. Okay. So I need that. Something like this. There we go. Seems complicated, but it'd take hardly 5-10 minutes. That you'd be like, this was peanut. I don't know. I'm kind of confused what you're saying. I think I'm just gonna try this out first and see if this works. Because now this should run. But I need to install TSX, so it would be pnpm add filter backend TSX develop. Oh, and then pnpm prove builds. There we go. You don't have the TS config in your backend folder? Oh, true. True. And then can I just do like tsc init? Can I resolve the path init with the extensions? Or do I not have tsc installed? Yeah, you make a good point. I do not have that. Let him struggle and learn, please. Yes. It's part of the process. I'll come out of this stronger, guys. Don't worry. Do I need to install? Is the TypeScript compiler its own package? I don't remember. I don't know. Is it? Ah, it is. Okay. It's not. It's add. Sorry, add. I guess that would be a development. Deprecated. It's kind of personal because I struggle a lot and feel bad watching Ben struggling later. Think this is nothing complex, but I'll get there in the end, Sayam. I appreciate your efforts. Don't. Oh, it has been. Oh, but the TypeScript should have given me access to it. So what gives? That's stupid. So TypeScript should have given me access to the TSC command. So what gives here? TSC init. Cannot resolve path init with the extensions. File and program because root file specified for compilation. Do I need to initialize it inside of the backend or something? Install a TSX? I think I installed TSX though. Yeah, I did. That's part of, but no, again, Satyam, I really do sincerely appreciate the efforts. I kind of think I want to learn, like for when it comes to this stuff, I want to minimize my abstractions, right? So if I do, npm run dev in here, is this going to even work? Okay. Oh, it did, okay. But I don't have the configuration, so I don't know how that's even working. Initialize tsconfig in sub in projects in monorepo. Tsconfig in monorepo. Why? You graduated last year in 2005. You're 25 now? How? Masters? No, I didn't do a master's. I did a second undergrad. Hello guys, what's the best way to learn these days? Do we really need to read documentation like this? Personal preference, Caddy, but I like to. Probably not. You could probably do it if you wanted to use AI. You could probably, you could do that. Thanks to TypeScript references, you can split TypeScript projects into smaller parts. TSC. Oh, it's like this. Is it this? That's the fucking command. Okay, it's with 2 dashes. That's what I wanted. Okay, so I wanted this, right? So then now I can extend. It's better. I've seen a lot of senior devs recommending reading the docs. Yeah, best way to read is reading source code. Yeah, and then you can extend it, right? So you can do like if I go to this here, then I can do. I don't know why I forgot it was dash in it. Stupid. Hold on. Wait a second. Apps packages. Tsconfig. Yeah, you can do this, right? You can go extends. Whoops. That's what I'm seeing on this docs here. And then, so that would be, it'd be up 1, right? Actually, just up 1. And then tsconfig, because we're up 1 file. I think it'd be that, right? Now what's the problem? Rec is declared, but value is never read. Oh, I see, okay. That's fine. You do it on your own? Yeah. So I know the module system, like module node next, target, ES next, and like to use, I need to use like, I can put node as a type in here, so it'd be node, I think, and then express as well. I think that's right. Something like that, right? And then there's other things here like no unchecked side effect imports. What was the other thing? No unused locals, no unused parameters. They're like optional. You also think reading documentation is the best way of learning. My office staff engineer also does the same thing. Nice. Fatty and any. I'm a web dev and even I don't know what node next and ES next is. I think it just uses the latest version of ES, like ECMAScript. So like when you build or when you compile it as a target, this is my understanding. So if you're using TypeScript, TypeScript compiles into JavaScript, right? So when you compile into JavaScript, it uses the latest ESM spec. I think that's what that means, right? That's my understanding. But I could be wrong, but I think that's my understanding. Yeah. I think that's what that means. Because if you wanted to compile into CommonJS, you'd put like CommonJS here, I think, or something like that. Or CJS, is it CJS? I don't know, something like that. I don't know what all the, oh yeah, let's see the, okay, so you do like all these different versions, right? I think that's what it is. I don't know. Something like that. Node next. Sets the module system for the program. So because we're working in Node, our modules are Node, right? They're working in a Node runtime. So I think that's what this is defining. Right? And it also supports the ES next, because I'm using ES modules instead of CommonJS. Because I don't really like CommonJS syntax very much. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Initially, Node didn't support ESM modules. But that's true. But we extend the tsconfig. I think that's just up 1 directory, because then we're into here. So I think this is right. So that's good. Hold on just 1 second, guys. I just need to mute myself for 1 second. Sorry about that. Just had to talk to my girlfriend. She's about to go to work. Or she's getting ready for work, I should say. So, yeah. But, yeah. Should really do more afternoon streams. I feel like the numbers are better. Where do you live in Canada? I mean the city. I won't say it's city I live in for privacy reasons, but I live in Eastern Canada. Like Eastern Standard Time, not Quebec. So I don't live in Quebec. Where's the have fun at work kiss? It's coming. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to do a little break. He's a Nuphy, yeah, exactly. Newfoundland's beautiful though, if you have the opportunity to go. Newfies are amazing people. 100% agreed. They're some of the most salt to the earth individuals. Really genuine too. Like they're also like, there's such a sense of community and like friendliness in Newfoundland. And like everyone's just accepted. Like they like, you go over there and you're like loved, you know? You just feel like taken care of over there. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So, yeah. And they kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of jealous in a sense because they get to kind of like be kind of separated a little bit. Aren't all Canadians stereotypically nice? Yeah, but like Newfies are like stereotypically nice within Canada, if that makes any sense. They're either nice or really angry. It's like there's no in between. But usually they're nice. But they can, you know, they do have a, you know, in Vancouver, right? What's the stereotype here? Vancouver. The only thing that comes to mind of Vancouver is beautiful, but hella expensive. That's kind of my thinking. I've actually never been to BC before. I've never been to Vancouver. I've been to Alberta, but I've never been to Vancouver or BC. I want to travel more provinces. I've only been to 7 of 10 provinces. Today I learned what someone from Vancouver is called. Vancouverite, yeah. The whole Pacific Northwest, yeah. Like from like Northern California all the way up to like almost Alaska, right? Beautiful. +1 unexpensive, yeah. Can you start learning backend completely skipping the front end, or is it recommended to do a little bit of front end? I think you should do both, Caddy, but that's just my opinion. Because then it gives you kind of appreciation for both, and I think having an understanding of both is, like, at least at a basic level, kind of makes you more well-rounded, I think. And it kind of helps with learning each one. Oregon, Washington, NorCal, Vancouver, yeah. All the way up even to, like, Juneau, Alaska, that type of area, like the downspit of Alaska is nice. Anyway, beautiful country out there. I want to travel it someday. I've never been to the out west in the U.S. either. I feel like you'll better understand backend if you get the gist of front end. You don't want to be annoying to your front end engineers. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like not about learning front end on like a deep level, and you don't have to be a good designer. You should just like know how like React works at like a basic level, right? I don't know. Kind of that's my take on it. Okay, so then this should be good. Right, so now we can probably test this. So let's do a little postman on this guy. So let's go back to our root directory, or our root route, I guess I should say. And then we'll just do a get on that guy. And then so if I go back, I should be able to do pnpm run dev backend, right? Command dev not found. Interesting. Or do I need a dev inside of here? I wonder if I need a dev inside of here. Or can I do pnpm filter backend run dev? I don't know. Front end is about 2 major things: design and performance. Yeah. Oh yeah, don't worry about that, Sagam. Don't worry about that. We that question is mainly based on my inability to design. I don't enjoy it as much. Yeah, it's not about your inability to design. Like you should just like understand like on a technical level kind of how it works, right? Oh, it's not in post data. Because you don't need to know how to design shit, right? Let's just do this. But I say that it's a designer's job. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're given a design, if you're a front-end dev, you can implement a design. Like, I'll recreate your spectacular design code. I just have no idea how to make things pretty. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel. You can recreate a design if you're given a spec, right? And actually, a perfect place to practice that, Caddy, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's, where is this? It would be under platforms, I think. Front-end Mentor. I haven't actually used it much myself. I've kind of been lazy about it, but this is a good resource if you want to be given, like, challenges where it basically gives you a design spec, and then you implement the front end required for it.
Sorry.
What did you do?
I dropped the container.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you can use this to practice front end implementation, because the designs are given, right? Like, you get usually you get like if I could look into this, you get like detailed product specification, sample data, starter CSS, and then if you pay for it, I think you can get the Figma design file too. So you can pretend you're like a front end dev on a team or something like this. I don't know, just it's there for you. What do you do instead of "Are you okay?" Dan, Ben, JJ, JK, JK? What do you mean? Yeah, that's just racism, Sam. It's really unfortunate. Sorry, yeah, my girlfriend. Sorry, it was just loud. Oh yeah, he meant should have asked her, "Are you okay?" Yeah, no, she's okay. I could see her in my peripheral vision, so I knew she was fine.
I'm just hungry.
She just dropped a dish in the sink. But anyway, okay. Okay, so then I don't understand why this won't run. Because if I have the dev specified here, I don't know why it's not running here. Who cares if someone calls you as long as it's not late for dinner? Nice. Yeah, I know. You don't have to be quiet. I don't care. It's all good. The fans don't care, I don't think. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this. Let's see. Running dev dev script for different projects in monorepo. How to manage multiple front-end projects. I think this is where your kind of turbo thing comes into, same, literally up to 0 design skills as well, yeah. Setting up workspaces for monorepo. Okay, so this is something that I want, right? So you have our workspaces, name, scripts build concurrently. Oh, so maybe I do need... so you do it like this, workspace equals. Okay, so maybe like this. Let's try that out. So dev backend is npm run workspace, because it is a workspace, right? Or no, it's a package, I guess. Filter backend dev. Would it be this way then? I wonder. Oh, it is. I fixed it. So it's this. I had it in the I had it in the wrong order. Okay. There we go. So now this should work, right? So if I send a request here, hello from the server. Perfect. Yo, blueberries, how's it going? All right. All right, so the back end's working. Fantastic. Now let's set up the front end. And I'm not going to code the front end. I just want to set it up. So that's good. So that's what I wanted to get to. So let's go down here. Oh yeah, we need to do cores as well. There's a way of doing that, I think. Hello world, maybe. Holy Christ. Express generator. There's like a cores here. Maybe cores. Cores middleware. PNPM add cores. Okay. Hey Ben, check out the Discord. Might help you. Got you. Simple to understand with the Express background. Okay, got you. Let's see. This is your turbo repo thing. Cores errors used to give me nightmares. So you've got, not packages, sorry, apps, backend. You have your TS config and your package. Compiler options, types node, router. Paths, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. To include that. Include source, exclude no modules, dist. Yeah, so I might yoink this. Rootdir is source, outdir is dist. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. And then I'm going to do, so this is for including backend stuff in like other projects, right? Or other, so like, I think, I'm not 100% sure on this, to be honest with you. So be at Odin. Oh, that's just path alias? Oh, got you, okay. Wait, what's the problem here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, gotcha. I'm not sure in path aliases you should add the dashes. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I got you, Sadia. Maybe I do underscores. That might work. All right, that's pretty neat. Then we have our include and excludes. And that's for build, right? Oh, for this config. Oh, and then these are on the outside of compiler options, my bad. These are down here. There we go. Nice. How many hours a day doing this? I do about 2.5 to 3 hours a day, Eob, and then it's about 15 hours a week. All right, guys, I got to do the goodbye kiss. I'll be right back. All right, we back. She is off now, so. My girlfriend is, She's a server at a golf course. So, dang, that's a long one. Well, we were just chatting too a little bit about dinner. What was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, I was gonna install something, wasn't I? Oh yeah, cores. See that what you to do in base JSON, you'll have the properties which can be used across all the TS config, and then write only the ones which are necessary to the particular app. Got you. Yeah. Tongue was used. No, I don't think so. But that's, you know, when you have a girlfriend, when you have a partner, you know, you have to do these sorts of things. What do you do if I find a bug? What do you mean? I try to fix the bug. Wasn't that long though? No, it wasn't that long. We basically just said goodbye and we're talking about dinner. Because usually how it works when she works the night shift is I make dinner and then I leave her leftovers in the fridge. Because I'm a good boyfriend, right? Did you nuke it? Yeah, I did nuke it, JMac. I'm restarting. I'm doing a monorepo with a separate backend and frontend. So I'm still getting that configured. And I'm taking forever to do it because I'm also talking to chat. But that's okay. Oh, and then it's types cores as well. I also want to learn web development. Can you please guide me with resources? So you've got two resources here at Cache. You can use the Odin Project, which is what I've been using, or you can use Free Code Camp, which is a more a solution, I think, or a learning platform more suited for beginners. I also created a Free Code Camp command because enough people were asking. That's more suited for beginners, I would say. So, yeah. Those are the two I'd recommend. Take a look at those. Okay, so let's use cores here. So we'll say import cores from, or wait, no, cores, sorry. Cores from cores. Is that how this works? Oh, because it's not being used. And then app.use cores. There we go. W boyfriend, I appreciate that, Michael. Both. What's Odin Project? Odin Project is a free and open source web development curriculum that starts you right from the beginning of HTML and CSS and takes you right to full stack, Akash. How do you fix the bug? Use AI or manually by yourself? Use dev tools for debugging? I do use some dev tools, and I do it manually. So yeah, that's my process. Okay. So we're using cores now. We should be able to start configuring the front end finally. You know, it's about time. So cd front end, and then we'll start a Vite React app. So then npm create Vite. So, oh wait, but I want it to be inside of the root folder. Actually, I want to escape out of this. At latest, and then inside of this folder. So let's go to React, TypeScript, plus React compiler. Sure. We'll use ESLint, install with pnpm. Nice. Okay, so that should, there we go. Second attempt, what happened? I ditched it. Sorry. Thanks, buddy. From India. One day I'll meet you for sure. Where am I from? I'm from Canada. What are you guys viewing, watching, following tutorials? Oh, what are you guys' views on watching, following tutorials? I think, Caddy, I think they're good if you don't rely on them too heavily. Here's just 3 years. So normally it takes 4 years, Satyam. Yeah, exactly, Zero. I agree with you. Am I just focusing on JavaScript, or do you plan to branch out to something like Golang? I do, Harris. what happened for you to give up on it? It got too confusing. What did I do before that? What do you mean? Before what? Okay, so this is good. So I have all of this stuff now. So I don't think I need the node modules, right? Because I can delete those and add it as a shared package. Or do I have node modules in here? Okay, so then we actually have to do that. So we'll kill the front end. And then we'll do pnpm install, I guess. Or no, wait. All 4 workspace projects already up to date. Oh, and then I need to include, we already comes with a ts config. And then I need to add a extends ts config .base.json. There we go. I'm 26. I'm the oldest person here. If Tyler's still in chat, yeah. Tyler, I think Tyler's older. What was it? TypeScript that got confusing? No, it was the framework. Gonzalo Costa or Gonzalo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. I fully apologize. But no, it was the framework. I was using React Router and it got really confusing. Yeah, exactly. And for learning, it wasn't, and sometimes, like, guys, like, you shouldn't be afraid to restart when shit, like, you get really, like, confused and disgruntled. Like, that's part of the learning process, right? That's just part of how it goes. So, so that's fine. So then let's just gut this front end a little bit because I don't need all this bullshit in here. So this app CSS can go away. Actually, I can just delete it completely. And then main TSX is fine. Index CSS, delete everything in there. I'm going to set up Tailwind as well. In app, I don't need that import anymore. I don't need any of this. I'm just going to do like hello world, and then no count here, none of these. And then I'm just gutting this out here. Public, okay, that can stay, that's fine. I'm 22, also 2025. You took gap. No, I did a full degree before this one. So I have a degree in biology. Yo, how's it going, Miracle Touch? Yeah, so basically when I was 21, I decided that I wanted to switch to computer science. And so I was already 4 years into my biology degree, and then I decided to switch. So I was in university for 7 years, basically. But the computer science program I took only took me 2 years because I already had a degree. So I had an advanced standing in my second degree. Interesting trajectory. Yeah, it was interesting. But that just goes to show you guys, like, you don't have to have it all figured out by the time you're like 20, 21. You should use cores with configured origin. Otherwise, it'll allow all origins. You can pass via the config object to the cores function. Got you. Thanks, Colin. Before learning about web development, what you do, like, what's your source of earning, and can you tell me more about you? Yeah, so I work in IT, Akash. That's my day job. Because I can't, YouTube doesn't pay the bills. I have not made a single cent from YouTube at this point. I'm just doing this as kind of a hobby. But yeah, I work in IT. And I'm not going to say which industry because it's kind of confidential a little bit. So I need to configure cores, and then there was a way, I remember doing that, I need to add an allowed origin. I forget exactly how I did that. Yo, how's it going? It's going pretty well, Yash. How are you? We'll make your YouTube money. Don't worry, we'll make your YouTube money worth. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever make money from YouTube. Well, I mean, I probably will, but it won't be, it won't ever be a full-time job. Or at least I'm not expecting it to be. Enable all cores requests, but there's a way of adding a specific origin, right? Yeah, cores options, that's what it is. So it was inside of, I can just do it inside of here. And then you pass that into as a middleware, right? into the one root. Can I do that as an app use though? So if I did cores options here, and then I did origin, HTTP, localhost, and then what was the localhost? It's 5173. And then options, success status. Or is this a deprecated? No, I guess it isn't. 200. Do you not get distracted? I do a little bit, Yash. Pretty sure this is 0, not an O. No, here. It's an O. It's a capital O. So I think I can do. Can I like pass it into here? I think so. Yeah, like this. Then why do I do it? Because it holds me accountable. Even if I don't make as much progress when I'm as if I was coding off stream, I like to interact with you guys and interact with the community and show my process live. Exactly like that. Appreciate it, Colin. Yeah, I was getting there. I just kind of he's pre-pressuring himself. Yeah, I think it's also good too. Just as like to it's kind of just like it not only holds me myself accountable, but it also just like I want to document what this shit really looks like. Damn, the capital O looks like a 0. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah. And I mean, it's been successful up to this point, right? So yeah. He likes us. Yes, I do. Okay. So that's good. I was going to get there too. I'm just kind of trying to do like a bunch of different things at once. And then I need to configure the front end. Where was it? PNPM add. Filter front end. Workspace, shared. There we go. PNPM run filter backend start dev, front end dev, and then so I can do that as well. I can add that to my package JSON here. So I'm going to do dev front end. PNPM run filter front-end dev. And then I think there's already a pre-configured runner here, dev, yeah. Okay. You inspired me to do the same thing, document learning web dev on stream. I started a few days ago. I'm not trying to copy you, but forcing myself to study my stream. Hey, you can copy me fully. I don't care. I appreciate that. You can totally copy my playbook. I copied somebody else, so well, not copied, but like I got inspired by another YouTuber, so that was kind of why I started streaming. Just subbed. I like putting your live streams on while I code. Would love to see you try Golang someday. Yeah, I do fully plan to, Harris. I'd also recommend C# since it feels pretty familiar if you like TypeScript. Keep up the streams. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Would you ban in the streams if you got an offer from Palantir? No. Palantir is like Devil Corp, isn't it? Well, not Devil Corp like in the way that they are. I'm just saying Devil Corp in like not the connotation that it has with that like bullshit sales Devil Corp thing, but like in the sense that it's just like a toxic, corporation, large corporation. But no, I don't know. Do not sell your soul to Palantir. Yeah, I don't really want to work for big tech, to be honest. If you watch Mr. Robot, yeah. I subbed you. Keep up the good work. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's guys check out Gonzalo Costa dev. They are so evil, yeah. How do you deal with the AI doom and gloom? Like when peeps say AI is going to take over web dev, does that make you less motivated to learn web dev? Because for me, I get very demotivated. I think it was interesting. When I first started my CS degree, I was pretty demotivated. But no, I do it anyway. I think there's still, A, because I love it, and B, because I think understanding how to code lets you utilize AI in a smarter way. Because if you can probably audit AI's code. You're not kind of totally beholden to the AI. The AI isn't working, or sorry, let me put it this way. I feel like if you don't know how to code and you're using AI, you're kind of a slave to the model. Whereas if you actually know and understand these technologies, you can kind of work with the model and get it to work for you rather than the other way around. So that's kind of my answer to that, Michael. You'd work for NVIDIA? Damn. I mean, it's all about that paycheck, right? Who's going to code the AI, though? Yeah, that's also true, Zero. That's also true. But yeah, that's not web dev, I guess. I don't know. Like, I'm also, for instance, like, I am also currently making a static web page for a family member, for a family member's business. And, like, I wouldn't have been able to do that without the streams. So, like, I'm kind of, like, starting my freelance journey as well. Like, my girlfriend's family has a business, and I'm kind of, you know, helping them out with not only making a website, but I'm also I'm helping them out with like IT support, getting them devices, you know, getting them email, like a domain and all these things. My point is AI is not at that level where it can be autonomous. Yeah, AI is really good. Like, don't get me wrong, like this Fable shit is like crazy, but it's not, I don't think it's at the point yet where it's totally like a conscious entity, right? It's not a conscious agent in the world, right? Yo, it's funny because what I work on right now is supposed to take my job in the future. Yeah. So you're kind of like, have you heard of that thing from Meta, JMac, where like there's a bunch of Meta engineers are being paid to just generate training cases or like test cases for models to replace them? I don't know. I saw a report on that. That shit's crazy. But yeah. I'm gonna eat a snack real quick here. I think they record their desktops or something. Also, Gonzalo, if you love it, it doesn't matter, right? Because you can do it just for the love of the craft. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just eating a snack, but just because photography was invented didn't mean people stopped painting portraits, right? Yeah, that's crazy, JMac. I believe it. I don't ever want to work in big tech. I feel like he loves it. His streams are 6 hours long. Wait, who? Oh, Gonzalo. Yeah. I couldn't stream for 6 hours. Sorry about that, guys. But it could, though, Michael. I still think it could. Because again, if you learn these technologies at a deep level and you're competent with AI, but even if these companies want AI, but you know what you're doing, like they would hire you over a vibe coder any day. Because if shit hits the fan, or like AI's reached its rate limit for the month or whatever, and the company's broke, you can actually get in there and code shit. Yeah, Gonzalo, you don't want to burn out, my friend. You don't want to burn out. 6 hour streams might burn you out. That's why I keep the streams to 2.5 hours. Because I don't think I could stream longer than like 3 hours without getting tired. All roads lead to C, yeah. Yeah, you should check out BridgeMind. He's hiring for vibe coders. I hope the cost of using AI becomes so huge. Yeah, I agree with you, TNVZ. Vibe coder ran out of vibes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Compile shared. PM add. Okay, let's do that. So adding the TypeScript dependency to our shared module. npm exec tsc init. To generate these types, right? Okay. So something like that. Okay, there's our ts config. And then we want to add extends, I think. Whoops. Bro, Bridge, mine is all over my feed. Yeah, he's all over mine too. Instructions unclear, learning assembly now. Funny thing is when Claude's down, they won't be able to code anything. Yeah, like if you notice, and this isn't to rag on someone like BridgeMine necessarily, but when Fable was taken away for 3 weeks, like my guy was in the trenches a little bit. Like he was kind of like, he couldn't do anything. Like he was stuck with what? The Opus model, 4.7 or whatever it is, and like the other things, or like the GLM, like the open source ones. Like he couldn't do what he wanted, you know? I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be beholden to people like, you know, Dario and Sam Altman, you know, for my livelihood. You know, it's kind of shitty. I kind of want to be independent, which is why I want to learn this technology too. And I also feel like if you don't learn it, the constant push, I can't. Yeah, exactly, TNV. Yeah, I agree. The other thing too is, I know I'm kind of yapping a little bit here and not really coding, but that's okay. Because I want to say this, if you don't learn for yourself, then you're kind of also beholden not only to the AI, but the large companies that give you the AI, right? Like you're like basically like kissing their ass in a sense. Like your whole livelihood is dependent on their success and their propagation, right? Because your entire infrastructure is powered by their tool. So are you really free? I don't know. You could argue that too. Like, okay, I'm using, you know, these different tools here, like Node+Express, and I'm kind of beholden to their existence. But that's different because they're tools that you can kind of configure. But like, I don't know. That's just my take on that. I don't know. So let's just do Node there. Actually, I probably don't even need to do that. And then I should add a, let's see, an index TS inside of shared. Or is it .ts? Export from types / yeah, test.type.js. Okay. Or can I just do this? No? Okay. That's fine. And it will serve as a fallback option. And then we set up a bundler tsup. You can compile with different options manually, but setting up is a pain. Tsup makes this easier. So is this what you're kind of getting at with the, is this like is this like what that turbo thing does? Okay, let me catch up on chat just a second. Being reliant on AI models has the you will own nothing and be happy vibes. It's so cringe. Yeah, I agree, Tyler. 100%. Low-key inference is becoming cheaper, especially with tools like VLLM or something. Okay. You own nothing to such a degree you won't even own knowledge. Yeah. And I find that existentially scary. I've been watching Matt Pocock. He's really nice, but what is actually should be actual engineers working with AI, not vibe coders. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to get a job with a good salary and want to try running the open source models, which are medium sized, like Gemma 4 and CoinCoder. Because I want to run my own suite of custom MCP card servers. That's cool. What happened to the app? No, it's okay. We're getting there, guys. We're having good conversations, too. Don't worry about it. The streams are just as much for me as they are for you. So don't worry about it. We're almost done. I don't know what this tsup thing is, though. Is that like a turbo thing? Is that similar to turbo? What is tsup? We're almost done. Tsup. Oh, it's a bundler. Okay. So it's different. Bundle your TypeScript library. Oh, I see. Okay. Do I plan to reach day 1000? Sure. Eventually. Might take us a few years. Bro is consciously avoiding turbo. No, not even. I just don't understand fully what it does. I'm still like, I need to read this off of stream and like figure it out. And I'm not against it. I just don't, I want to know what it does, right? So let's just use this. I'm just trying to keep it simple. Like, have you heard the term like KISS? Like, keep it simple, stupid. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Is turbo what Next uses? Maybe. I don't know. Satyam would know the answer to that question, TMV. Okay. So let's try this. pnpm add filter shared tsup. Okay. And then tsup.config. Why is there an error in here? Oh, not TS. Jesus Christ. .json. I don't know why I did that. Shared. And then there should be a tsup.config.ts. And then do I need to include this in my project in shared? Or is it in here somewhere? I don't see it. Just nuke the front end and make it TUI. Can we use passport.js? See, suppose you've done 5 apps and 10 packages which are shared, and even shared packages are dependent on each other. Now you build your apps and you need to resolve the dependencies in sequence. Ah, okay, I see. We're not done yet. We're almost done. I just need to use this bundler. So let's see, entry languages.ts, format, ESM, CAJS, outdoor, dist, clean, true, update package JSON, and then the build would be, and a build is tsup, okay. Oh, I see. So without the turbo, you'll keep on building the entire monorepo again and again. So turbo identifies the packages which have no changes. Use the build outputs from the caches. Oh, okay. I will take a look. Satyam, I'll do my due diligence and read it off stream because I feel like on stream it's too distracting to actually fully understand. But I kind of am getting it now. I kind of see what it is. It's a build system. Yeah. Okay, so then you don't have to build every single thing independently. That kind of makes sense. I got you. Files, dist, exports, import, require. Package manager. Do I need all this stuff here? Dev dependencies. Build. Let's add this. So then if we build it, but then we need this config. So I guess that config isn't really given to us, right? Do I take days off? Yeah, I do. I usually do 5 days a week, Gonzalo, so I take 2 days off a week. It saves your time when you have large monorepo, and during the CI/CD, it saves time and the resources too. Yeah. No, I get it, Satyam. I want to, I think, off-stream dig into it on my own. Oh, Turbo Pack is a bundler. Okay. Yo, how's it going, Hot War? Or Ohm? So I think I can just, can I just put this inside of here? tsup.config.ts. Yeah, I have a schedule in Discord that shows exactly when he streams the current week. Yep, that's exactly what I do. So, because I don't know when exactly I'm going to stream, so I change it every week because it depends on my obligations. Like I have other obligations, like my girlfriend's work and stuff like that. Sometimes I have to, go out and do certain things, right? So I can't stream every single day. I would also burn out if I streamed every single day. It is nice to have a day off every now and again. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, update import paths. Okay, so import from shared. So I wonder, do I have to have these exports here? Probably. So I can do like exports. I think I need to do this. And then I need to do types / tests .type.js. Or can I just do test.type? I don't really know what I'm doing. Import dist / type. It's type / and it's not MJS. Why is it MJS? I don't know. I'm not sure what the MJS is doing here. You don't necessarily need a bundle for the shared package if it's only used internally and not published separately. The front and back end can handle transpilation as part of their own build process. Oh, okay, interesting, Colin. I'm just kind of following the guide here. So I don't need any of this is kind of what you're saying. Like, because if it's just like, because I would assume this, because this is making it like a exportable package, right? That could be used externally by other things. Is that kind of my understanding? So like by making these definitions, it basically lets you import the package. I just started learning Python. What should I do next? Continue to learn Python, build things, share. Unless you want to do web dev. So maybe I don't need this if it's just internal. Because like, okay, so then like if I wanted to use a type, right? Because the important reason for this shared is to have shared types. So I just created this test type, right? Because I want to have types that are shared between the back end and the front end. So like, can I use this type inside of here? So if I import, what would it be here? Export type test from shared. So does this work? Plus, if you're learning path aliases in the shared packages, then you need to build them. But like, would this not work theoretically? Yo, how's it going, Catan? If I want to do web dev, should I switch to Java? Probably not. I would learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript first. But that's just me. So does this not work? It seems like it does. And then I could do that theoretically within the front end too, right? So if I was in app.tsx, yeah, so I can import the shared type into both things. And then I could do like a const right? Although, oh, import type, sorry. Wait, types will go in the shared package? Yeah, oh, what types will go in the shared package? I think like types related to auth, Sayam. So like for example, if I'm setting up like for the schema, right? For like Prisma or whatever, the Prisma schema will go into, for better off, we'll go into that. How did you learn JavaScript to where you are now? Steno coding, I used the Odin project for the most part. I assume something like API responses. What do you mean? In reference to what? But yeah, I used the Odin project. You can check it out here. That should work if you had shared as a workspace dependency to the backend frontend package JSON. Oh, okay, I got you. So how do I add? Okay, so yeah, it's right here. Colin, I got you. For that purpose, I think you should use the contracts based on Zod schema and derive types from it. Thanks, I'll check it out. Yeah, no worries, you know. So I have the shared here in the package JSON, and I did that through adding. I think that was when I created. I did that configuration earlier on because it should be in the front end as well. Like so, if I do, let's just do const tests equals test, and then this also needs to be imported as a type as well. And then this needs to be like this, and then I can just do tests here. Yes, that's fine. Okay, got you. The one I've shared, let me see. Yeah, I'm still not sure about Zod. Zod is it's a validator, right? Yes, that's fine. Okay, good. So I think this is all done. I don't think there's anything else I need because there's a bunch of stuff here. Because like import languages from shared, that's what we want, right? So that should just work. So now if I run the, so if I do pnpm run dev backend, or front end, I should say. And it says hello world test. That's exactly what we want. Perfect. So it's getting that. No Zod is a supervillain. Okay, so we're getting that shared type, which is exactly what we want, right? And that's from the shared here. So now the only trick I think when it comes to using BetterOff or whatever it is that I use for authentication in Prisma is getting it into the shared. Because that's gonna be confusing, I think, a little bit. Check the Discord. Do you hope to land a job in web dev or just out of curiosity? I think I want to be self-employed eventually, Stino. That's kind of my goal, my long-term goal. I don't know if I want to work in like web dev, like in any sort of like bigger tech role. I already have a day job. I'll check the Discord. Check out the packages contracts. Okay, yeah, sure. Packages contracts. Or contracts, here we go. Okay, so you have build. So you have a build here, and then a dev. Maybe I should add that as well. And then, so this is for what specifically? Oh, for auth, I see. So should I learn from tutorials or from the modules? You can do both. Both is always an option. I'm not sure yet, but like both right now. I'm working in a warehouse full-time, study CS as 21 years old. You got plenty of time, so you know. It was only when I was 21 that I figured out that I wanted to start coding at all. So, but yeah, you gotta make time where you can. Not direct because the module resolution error will kick in. That's why you have to build it. Yeah, I see. I see, because if it's not built, then it causes trouble. Like, so I need to actually build. But then, okay, how is it getting? If I've not built this, then how is this? Is it just getting it from the dev, like this is getting it directly from this root? It's not actually It's not actually getting it from like the built package. That's if that's what you mean. Like, so when I import this type test from shared, it's coming directly from the definition here. It's not actually coming from, I see. I think, kind of. No next module resolution will give you pain. I face that. Okay, I see. And that's what this is. Is that what this is? This is a node next module resolution? Is that what you're saying? So the idea is you want to bundle it, build it, and then import from build. I think I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think I got some homework to do off stream, guys. Oh, this is bundler because you're using Vite. Oh, because Vite, okay. Yeah, but Vite's only in the front end though. I'm talking about like for shared. So you can build with shared, build the shared package, right? Or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm still like confused, guys. But I feel like this is less confusing. Your backend has no bundler. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think. It's just Node+Express. And then if I do the test here, let's put the test inside. So that should work too. Oh wait, because it's not running. That's my bad. There we go. So the test, that works, that import works as well with that. So that's good. May I ask why you're using VS Code instead of Cursor? Just because I don't care so much for the AI capabilities of Cursor. Because Cursor is just VS Code with AI stuff, right? Pretty much. If I'm not mistaken. It's just a fork of VS Code anyway. All right. You spent sleepless nights after this. Okay. Well, maybe I'll tackle that when I get to it. But I think everything I expect is working right now. But I think I'm going to run into troubles when I try to do the better auth stuff, because I don't know how those types are going to get shared. I think that's where I'm going to get confused. So set up monorepo with React+Vite in the front end and Express in the back end. I think I've done that pretty much. And then configure cores. Oh, I should test cores as well. I should test cores. So I should do a fetch inside of the app. So I should do, let me remember how to do this. So let's say, I think I need to do a use effect. Or wait, let's say const test set, or server message set server message equals use state. Okay, so I'll do this after break. I'm just going to test the cores. I like VS Code, but the UI is changing too much. Trying to be agent first editor thing. Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, my dad is ICT. They're the inspiration, and they are switching to it because it makes the work easier. Something 1 hour takes 10 minutes. Got you. Okay, I'm going to take another 5-minute break, guys. Try building your backend app. Oh, will it not work? It may not. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait until after I do a commit here. Is that kind of what you're saying? Building the backend app's not going to work? What even would be... Yes, check once. Okay. What even would be the command to... I'm like... Building template engines. I mean app.ts, okay. Yeah, I just need the, I forget the exact command to do that. Exam Python, you got an exam Python front end? You work 48 hours a week? Wow, 0, that's quite a bit. I work 40 hours a week. Oh, I need a generator for it, okay. So I don't think I've ever... Or no, that's an application generator. That's not what I actually need. Deploying to production. Helmet to protect against well-known vulnerabilities. TSC app TS, is that it? But is that not, does that not just, that just builds it into J, yeah, I guess that's all it needs to be, right? I'm overthinking it. But does that not, when you run this though, when I run the backend on here, when you use TSX, it builds it for you. Right? Is that not my understanding? To be fair, it's better to stream even 10 minutes than nothing at all. Yeah, I agree, 0. Exhausting, but at a warehouse. Oh, really? That's crazy, Stino. Takes a lot of discipline to get behind a desk at midnight, to get up 3 hours later and start at 6 a.m. Yeah, no kidding. That is tough. I will say. Oh, so that's not how that works. I thought this built when you did TSX watch. I thought that's how that worked. It would build it and then run it, but maybe not. It should have worked though. I mean, this did run. Oh, it just runs the, oh, okay, it runs the TypeScript file directly. Oh, I assumed to run the TypeScript file, I had to compile first and then run it. That's how I thought it was working, but maybe that's fair enough. I understand that now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. So it'd be like, this is the one I have. Getting your website ready to publish, database configuration. Is there a command that I have to run to build it? Like TSC, but doesn't seem, I don't know. I'm just kind of confused a little bit. All right, we're gonna go for another 25 minutes here. I'm kind of confused what you're getting at, Satyam, with the building thing. Like what is it because it doesn't build properly or something? Like, but I don't see any problems here. I would recommend clone the Accelero repo and then go through it. I was just using AI for the explanation of how it's working. I mean, I'll look at it off stream. I'm not going to use AI for it, but I'll look at it off stream. I think for now I'm just going to keep going with what I think, and then I'm not going to get, because I'm not going to lie, when I read chat, and this isn't anyone's fault, but sometimes when I read chat, it just kind of confuses me, because I feel like I'm not fully, like, you're up here and I'm down here, as far as like understanding. So I think it's kind of difficult to have a conversation, especially over YouTube chat, right? But yeah, no, I'll definitely take a look at it after stream set, yeah. Yes, I work at Atlas Copco. I don't need to pay rent home, but my parents make me work, so yeah, it's a hard position. Yeah, I was living at home too at your age. Anyway, okay, so let's just keep going here. I might run into problems later on, but I don't mind right now because I'm just working off of what I understand. I'm trying my best here, so. That's why I was asking for the off-stream voice channel on Discord. Yeah, I mean, we could totally connect at some point after stream or off stream at some point and talk about these things. I do have a busy schedule and I work all day, every week, Monday to Friday, but I'm sure we can work something out. Okay, let's see. Monorepo with React+Vite, and then, oh yeah, I need to test the cores, right? So I'll do that after. Am I using Obsidian? Yes. Yep. Good luck. I'm subbed. Kind dude, lovely thinking process. Like to see you grow. I'm head out a bit. Sounds good, Stino. Appreciate you coming around, man. Okay. So now let's just test this. Let's do make sure the cores works with doing a test fetch inside of the front end. Yo, how's it going, code guy? You're in the server? Nice. So let's do this. Or let's just do server message set server message equals use state. I'm just testing the connection between the front end and back end. So I'm going to do a use effect, and then a const. We'll do a const fetch message async. What are you cooking? It's 1:32 in here in my country. I'm making a. I'm setting up a monorepo, or I was setting up a monorepo code guy, but I'm just basically making. The idea is eventually I'm going to make a full stack clone of Google Drive. That's the idea. You use app TSS mostly for routes, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, you can do that, but you can also have routers, code guy. So you can use routers inside of Express. Like, I'll kind of show you here. So if I go to the Express documentation, you can use routers. So you can basically have a router as a variable, and then you can use a router, and then you define that in app.tsx. So like that, right? So you can have like a separate file for different things with routes, and then anything under calendar is underneath that calendar router, right? You also see a little description of what I'm working on here. Okay, so let's just keep going here. Okay, so let's fetch message. So we'll say const response is equal to fetch from http://localhost 8080, and then I don't know if I need anything in here. I forget the exact fetch API. I think I need those headers, right? But I think the headers are inserted by cores. I think I need to use, let's see, fetch API. I just need to, okay, wait, fetch your URL. And I need to await this as well. I forgot about that. Do I need to define headers in here? Maybe. And then it was content type, application JSON, I think. And then what was the other headers that I needed? And then it's also a method get as well. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll just leave it like that. And then if res okay, or not res.okay, then throw new error. What was the response status? Oops. And then we will do, or message, I should say. Set server message to the message. And then I should only fetch this if and then we'll set this to null. We'll do something like this. Yo, why not write the APIs in a different folder called API and export it from there? Loading state error message would be nicer to have. What you say, streamer? This is just a test. I'm just writing a test, so I'm not worried about that right now. But yeah, you're right. I should have an error handling. I should have a streamlined way of handling errors. So now if I boot up both things. So we'll boot up the front end, then we'll boot up the back end. And we'll see if the front end can talk to the back end. Okay, so I don't think it's communicating. Has been blocked by CORS policy. Access to fetch from origin has been blocked by CORS policy. Yeah, so failed to load resource. Yeah, so I thought maybe this would happen. Localhost 5173 that is not equal to the supplied origin. Have the server send the header with a valid value. Install CORS and backend. I already did. I thought I did anyway. And this should use a npm I CORS. Yeah, I already did that. You can see there's a dependency here. And this does work too, because I can get the data here. Right? Oh, you know what else I need to do? Actually, wait. Hold on. I don't want to full screen that. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to minimize it. The other thing too is it's returned as a JSON, right? So I actually need to, when I set this, I forgot to do this. I need to JSON.stringify the message. Something like this, yeah. No, I'm gonna try and keep the origin. I want to keep the origin specific to the front end. Response to pre-flight request doesn't pass access control. The access control allow origin header has a value that is not equal to the supplied origin, but it is the supplied origin. Did you configure the cores? I thought I did. Is this not configuring the cores? Let's go back to cores here. Oh, the port? 5173. Oh, yeah. You're right. Good catch. Yep. I got you. There we go. Good catch, guys. That was just that was a bug on my end. Perfect. There we go. So there's our message, right? Nice. All right. So now they're connected. Awesome. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay. So we have the cores configured. Okay. So then next we're going to use back to our friend React router, but we're going to use it in data mode, I think. Yo, Raf, how's it going? Because I want to do routing in the front end, right? So I think, is React router the only way of doing that for just the front end? Like, I want to have, like, what's the best router? What router would you recommend for just front end, if not React router? But I just put React router because I don't know what other ones there are. Great, what's the project? I got you. TanStack? But is that purely front end though? You'd use TanStack router? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Okay, all right, everyone's saying TanStack router, so let's take a look at that. I've looked at it before, and this is just front end. Because I don't want to screw around with you know, full stack shit. Or I guess it can be used as just front end. It has a Vite plugin. Should be straightforward to set up. Got you, Colin. Do you use Tailwind? Yeah, I do. I haven't configured it yet though. Where's the installer? Read the docs. TanStack router delivers this on the same fundamental expectations. Nested routes, layouts, file-based routing, prefetching. You can use it with the SSR stuff. Yeah. That's what I want, Colin. Exactly. So TanStack Start is the full stack, right? Is the full stack framework. TanStack full stack framework. Okay, so I don't care about all this shit. You can read this later. Okay, quick start. Got you. I feel bad for Tailwind after AI. Its importance is dropped. They fired all the people. Damn. Well, that's a them issue. So I would do router only, I think, right? Yeah. So fastest way to get started with TanStack router is to scaffold a new project. But does this... I don't want to scaffold a new project. I just want to install it as a dependency. Right? Or do I have to... Oh, existing project. Here we go. If you already have an existing React project, you want to add TanStack to it, you can install it manually. Okay, so then we need to add it. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay, so let's kill the server and the client. So let's do that. So pnpm add template, or no, filter front end. Yeah, Tailwind is nice. I agree. And then at tanstack React router. Okay, and then so we can verify that inside of here. Yep. Dev tools, okay. Wave your hands in the air. When you begin tanstack router journey, you'll want to use these dev tools by your side. They'll help you visualize all the inner workings of tanstack router. Okay, so let's do that then. But would they not be a dev dependency? Oh, I guess you could use them in production too. Okay. Use dev tools, manually passing the router instance. All right. What do you use for router for already? I was using React router RAF, but I'm using tanstack router by popular demand. So we're getting started with that. I guess I'll install, whoops, that's not what I want to do. I guess I'll install the dev tools then as well. Okay. And then I just want to like set something up, right? So insert create file route. All other routes other than the root route are configured using the create file route. So where's the root route? So do I have to configure that inside of main? Like, I don't know where this is configured. So create root route. Root route with context. Export interface. Export const rows. Create root route with context. My router context. But then where is that used, though? This also has a Vite config in it? Okay. Where would I find that? Ah, Vite. Okay. Installation with Vite. To use file-based routing with Vite, you'll need to install tanstack router plugin package. Ah, okay, I see. I got you, Colin. Okay. So let's install that then. Once installed, you can add the plugin to your Vite config. And then so that would be under, yeah, okay, so let's do tanstack router. And then import tanstack router. Suggesting dev tools. What's auto code splitting? So that's fine. You have a look at their quick start example linked on the page for exact setup. Okay, got you. Right here. Okay. So let's see. Oh, but that's just based on this example. Okay, so then let's see their Vite config. That's basically what we have, right? Oh, we also need to install Tailwind as well. Inside of frontend. And then they have, okay, so they have a main here. So they have a router in here, and then a root element. Okay, interesting. So that's just a router, and then do they have like a root? Oh, interesting. And they have routes, index, file route, and then this is the root. Oh, this is kind of different than what I'm used to, I think. Ignoring the generated root tree file. Here are some resources to help you ignore the generated root tree. But I don't see a generated root tree thing, unless when I save this it does do something. No, I don't need these assets either. Let me delete those. Configuration. It comes with some defaults that should work for most projects. Where would these be defined though? Oh, VS Code settings JSON maybe. No. You need to restart the dev server. Ah, I see. Oh, okay. Set up an initial route for the route tree to be generated. Got you. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. I'd recommend setting up the better auth in the backend first, then move to frontend. I'm just getting the router set up, Satyam. I'm not actually coding anything. I'm just getting the router set up. I got you. Okay, so then now I need to actually like configure this route tree thing. Or wait, I guess that gets generated, doesn't it? Oh shit, I didn't mean to close that. So let's just try and do that now. Source routes. So it'd be under routes. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Oh my god. No. And then a route. And then with an outlet, I see. So I could probably just copy this guy. Just as an example. But then I guess I wouldn't have an app, right? An app.tsx. So no app.tsx. So we set up a router instance in here, and then we declare module tanstack register. I don't know what a register is. Root element is get ID app. Where's this coming from? Is that from our root? Oh no, root component. Where's app then? Posts. No. Oh, index maybe? No, home component. App is not required in this case. Got you. I just don't know what this root element thing is doing then. Oh, React DOM create root. So I would just do this without checking this thing. Oh, is that what it was, Satyam? Am I a beginner doing job? I'm a beginner at this. I work in IT full-time, Delta Yuri. That's interesting. Okay, that's actually good to know that it wasn't me. If that, I'm gonna test that off stream. All right, so let's do. This would be, where is this again? Main TSX. Okay, so can I gut this then? Oh, because you're creating a root here. Rackdom.create root. Oh, that's this. Oh wait, because this is the same thing. Hold on. And then root.render, and then router provider. Oh, so then I just put that in here. Okay. All right. I'm seeing these things now. Okay, so let's do this. Import router provider. I'm just gonna finish this. Import, and I don't need app either. Actually, I'll leave it for now. So import router provider. Create router. And then route tree. And then I need to generate that route tree. Were you satisfied with your degree? Largely, yes. It did let me get the job that I have now. Or like, what sort of crap is this? What do you mean? Oh, like with the degree? Yeah, I think the degree really taught me how to solve problems, Satyam. Like, it was really good for my kind of analytical problem solving skills, and yeah. Oh, nice. I'm student 2. I'm learning web dev. Hope this may work. I'm sure it will, Delta Yuri. Nice. That's awesome. Oh, and then we get the root tree gen. So I wonder if I actually have to run the project first to generate that root tree. Yeah, see, they didn't teach me anything like this in my degree. It was all theory. Okay, so that didn't work. TanStack must come before JSX transformation plugins. Oh. Okay. So it needs to go here. Oh, they were teaching React and then JS. Oh, that's stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. Sorry, I glazed over that. Okay, so this should now work to generate the gen tree, right? Yeah, okay, it did. Or did it? I don't know if it did anything. Okay, so the server's not saying anything because it's not on. Error root node must not be undefined. Oh, so I have to actually write this first. Okay. But there's no route tree gen, or will that be created after I do this? I wonder. You need to add the root route first. Oh, got you. Okay. Sounds good. I'll get these things configured. Oh, and then, okay, so add the root route and then this, and then, okay, so let's do this now. I'm just gonna like copy this. This is my first time doing this. Route tree default preload intent scroll storation true. And then I need to register const root is react DOM.create root, and then root.render. So that's all happening here. So then router provider. Strict null checks must be enabled in tsconfig JSON. Yo, how's it going, Jack? Why are you using TanStack router instead of use the direct React router? Guys, you weren't here ever gaming. I'm using React or TanStack router by popular demand. So let's add that root then. So let's do that now. So 2K and happy 4th of July. Thank you. Subscribe. Appreciate that, Delta Yuri. Thank you so much. Import link outlet create root route. Import link outlet. All right. Import link. Import TanStack. Is it wrong to delete the strict tags that they're used to run your components multiple times to ensure it's pure and always produce the same output for the same input? I don't know. What does the double underscore represent? I don't know either. Just the outlet and DevTools? Okay. Yeah, because the link's for these specific links. That's true. I just need to render the outlet underneath it. Oh, stack dev router dev tools. Can I not just do outlet in here? Oh, and then this needs to be wrapped. I think it's better router since TypeScript compile time dependent. Yeah, but then the DevTools is not be displaying. Yeah, I'm adding the DevTools. Position bottom right, sure. Root component. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, it's capital. Or wait, it's dev tools like this. There we go. Okay, what's the problem here? Fast refresh only works when a file exports contents. If all exports are, add them to the extra HOC. Oh, because it's used here. Nice, awesome, Delta Erie. It's because. So why is this? Why did you put it? So can I not? Wait a second. Why is it like this? Why can't I just do? Is this? I'm confused. Use the function. Oh, is that the problem? Okay. But why? How is that different? Doesn't change anything. Oh, because it's this. Sorry. Still doesn't change anything though. Still feels front end a little bit mess. Yeah, you'll get there, Delta Erie. Move your components to a separate file. Weird. Is this a TypeScript thing? Oh, a linter. Yes, like React refresh only export components. If you all exports are HOCs, I don't know what's an HOC. I guess just for this file, right? I don't know. I still think the thing will work anyway. No, it's just a lint error. You can keep it for now. Won't break anything. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, let's go back. Yeah, it is a lint error, so it'll be fine. What do I need? Main. Declare module. I don't know what this is. Register things for type safety. Okay, sure. Why is this in here? Okay, that's fine. Now why is this still giving me errors? Because there's probably no. They will autocomplete for route names. Okay, so let's just try running this. Oh, there's the route tree. Nice. And then does this actually work? Okay, so but it didn't find anything. Oh. Oh. Oh, because there's no outlet found. That's probably why. There's no outlet to be rendered. Right? I think I'm good. And then if I add an index, then it'll work. Right? This will automatically for names and parameters in the code later. Oh, got you, for the module. I see. You need to add an index TSX file. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's good. It kind of worked, though. Do I understand what I do? I try. Okay. Yeah, so this app TSX is not useful anymore, and then I need to have an index inside of what the fuck? Get out of there. So it's in here. Okay. So what if we just did this and then rename it? Okay, so we don't need this anymore. We don't need this. So the dev server going to create an index TSX to autofill the file. Got you. Well, I just kind of am using the app that I have here, but I think it needs to be okay. So I need to rejig this a little bit. So let's do import create file route, and then we'll do export consts. Why is it like that? Like this? That's very strange. Component is home component. I'll just say index component. That's just the linting error again. So that shouldn't be a problem. This should be the index. So it's not displaying anything. Oh, because of... That's why. That's part of my problem. There it is. There it is. I forgot to add the default export, or remove it. Alright, cool. So that works. Very nice. Cool. So I need to fix this problem, but that's just a linting issue. I still don't know what the problem is here. Argument of type root tree is assignable to pipe. Strict null checks must be enabled. But like that works, fundamentally speaking, right? So we've got our, this is kind of neat. So you can see our route here. We've got our root and our, perfect. So that works, and it's also getting the data from the server as well. So that's basically all I wanted to get to. I'll look into these kind of, this is like a TypeScript thing after stream. And then here's a linting error because we can't, it's not letting us, it doesn't like the fact that we're exporting a non-component, right? But I don't know why the error is here and not here, which is kind of weird. But either way, we did get it to work. So, I don't know. I think that's it. I'm gonna end stream, I think, here for today. TanStack router needs compiler options, strict null checks true. Got you. And that's within the front end tsconfig, right? Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem. Why is this erroring out now? Option resolve JSON module cannot be specified when module resolution is set to classic. Where am I setting that? Sorry, I don't feel confident with writing backend. Any suggestions? You just got to start basic Delta. You got to start with like the basics of learning like the HTTP protocols and stuff, like basic Node+Express, and just work your way up from there. Odin Project has a decent way of, or has a decent curriculum for that. I don't know why this is now giving me this. Instructs the type, I don't know what that means, but I don't know. Does that fix these problems? No. Where's option resolve JSON module? But that's not what I'm doing. Or does this need to be in the shared? Oh, it doesn't give me anything like that. Okay. You know what, I'll look at that after stream. I don't know. I can't be bothered to figure this out right now. I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of aired out at this point. But anyway, thank you for sitting through this struggle fest. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more of me figuring out and failing and trying again and failing and then eventually succeeding at this stuff, then you know, feel free to subscribe for more. I go live 5 times a week, you know, learning and trying my best. Yeah, that's basically it. And check the Discord for stream updates, and I'll see you guys soon. Actually, tomorrow night. Cheers.